Hi, I'm Sage Roundtree. Let's talk about the hunch. The hunch that comes as you sit at your computer and the hunch that comes as gravity takes its toll on you over the years. In order to counteract this using yoga poses, we need first to address the tightness that accumulates in the front of the body because of this hunch. Tightness through the pecs, tightness through the intercostal muscles between the ribs, tightness even in your abs. In order to release that, I have good news. We get to enjoy a long hold of a passive back bend. For this, I'll be using a yoga bolster and a yoga block. If you don't have those props available to you, that's okay. You can just roll up a blanket into a cylindrical shape like this, and you might use a hardcover book or something similar in shape and size to a yoga block to help elevate its top end. You'll sit down in front of the bottom end of the support. Have a little bit of space between your low back and the bottom of the support, and lean back against it. Here's a don't. We're not trying to increase the curve in the lumbar spine or the low back. Instead, we want to keep it in a more neutral position. To that end, you could press into your feet, lift your hips up, slide them away from the bottom of the support some. You can fiddle with the placement of the block or the book you've got to help elevate the top edge of your support, so that you feel like it's effectively underneath your head and your neck gets to maintain a neutral position. You'll spread your arms off to the sides. And as you stay here, you might experiment with taking your arms higher and higher and higher still. You'll feel when you move your arms that it changes the sensation of stretch across your pectoralis muscles, your chest muscles. Find a position of your legs that feels comfortable to you. It might be just like I'm demoing here, knees softly bent or knees propped together so there's less effort in the lower body. Another idea would be to straighten your legs out completely or have them in a cobbler pose position. Soles of the feet come to touch and the knees go wide. You'll just come into this shape and hold it for a while. How long is a while? Maybe 3 minutes, maybe 5 minutes. If you're happy here, you could hold even longer. Now, to progress this, once you feel like you're starting to get some openness across the front of your chest, you could go to a tighter support, like a rolled yoga mat, something that will let your shoulders drop down on either side of it. Include this several times in a week for 5 minutes or so at a time, and you'll begin to create some openness along the front of your body. Step 2 will be to create some strength in the back. That'll be our next video. Namaste.